shy away from a ruckus. TV host Jerry Springer is weighing in on the war of words between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Jerry took a jab at the presumptive GOP nominee after Trump criticized what he called Clinton's bad temperament. And here was the tweet. Come on, Donald. You complaining about Hillary's temperament is like me complaining about the quality of television. The anger, the frustration, this election cycle has seen most recently just last night, San Jose. This resembles something out of a studio brawl. And it actually could have been seen on a daytime talk show. Listen to that. Beeps and signs that need to be fuzzed out. Joining me now live from Sarasota, Florida, Jerry Springer. It's good to have you on. Your tweet captured a lot. I was hoping you weren't referring to my television, but other kinds of television.
No.
But I do want you to weigh in how you see this, how you see what's playing out in this 2016 race.
Yeah, well, I deal with it at length, frankly, on my podcast, jerryspringer.com. But what I was saying is that I have never thought that someone that is on, like, my television show should be president of the United States. I mean, you know, television is one thing. Certain of these daytime talk shows like mine, which is a circus, that's one thing. But these people should not be president of the United States. I have nothing personally against Donald Trump. I thought he did a great job on Apprentice. But he's totally unqualified to be president. And to complain about Hillary Clinton, look, you may not like her on the issues. Maybe you don't like the sound of her voice, whatever. But to seriously believe that Hillary Clinton isn't more knowledgeable about what a president of the United States has to do versus Donald Trump, it's just not a serious discussion.
So let me ask you,
he does not belong in the White House.
So let me ask you, why is it working? Because you see the rallies, you see the thousands upon thousands who've turned out not only to see him speak, but to drop their ballot into his slot at the ballot box. And you've seen the voices that have said, he's our agent of change. If you see it your way, why are they not seeing it that way? Is there something about politics that's changing?
Well, I think Donald Trump was inevitable. And I say that by the last 40 or 50 years, we should have seen it coming. Because for the last 40 or 50 years, starting maybe with Goldwater, then with Nixon, and certainly with Reagan, when President Reagan said government can't solve problems, government is the problem, for the last generation, we have raised a generation of Americans to believe that government is terrible, that Washington is horrible, that the American president should be disrespected. You raise a generation of people to believe that Washington and the American government is horrible. It should have been inevitable to see that at some point someone would run for president who hates Washington, who's anti-government, who believes every politician is corrupt. Every political commercial you see says that the other person is corrupt, is a pervert, is a criminal. Well, at one point, someone would run who is against government. Now, there are only two ways you can be well known to run for president if you're not already in politics, either sports or entertainment. Athletes are too young to run for president. So we should have seen it coming that ultimately the person running for president would be from the entertainment field. Did we know it'd be Donald Trump? Of course not. But it would be someone like that who just hates Washington.
Well, and it's been so fascinating. I look forward to having you back when you have some time. Jerry, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.